scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca, this is the place you want to be. This is it.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Nice defense avoiding the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those who thought that... Hold it right there! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Oh, my God, Johnny. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Trying to land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about Robinson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The jab's working nice. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Do you believe what we're seeing? It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just missed with that hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. And he scores with the counter. Can't find a home in that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Catch and shoot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Love that. Jab slick.
Here's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That counter shot lands. The jab not finding its target. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
On to the 6th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? That left hook missed. Nice counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. They're both trying for a knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you...
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is off the charts. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Left hook just missed. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. You said 10-3? Oh, okay.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter shot lands. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. The jab can't find a home. The perfect counter lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that jab. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Incredible work rate. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight.